Hi folks, this is Steve from the Pistol Place with a video review of the KSC H&K P10. The P10 is a version of the USB compact which is provided to some German state police forces. It's virtually identical to the USB compact other than that it has a spurred hammer rather than the bobbed hammer on the USB compact. The KSC version also has an extended and threaded outer barrel for fitting a suppressor and high-level sights which can be used with a suppressor fitted. Let's have a look over the pistol. It has very good weight, feels convincing. The slide is metal. The outer barrel is plastic, though the guide rod, which I think you can see there, is also metal. The hammer, the trigger and the controls are metal, as is the magazine. A lot of metal parts, and it really gives it a good feeling of weight. Controls, well, it has an ambidextrous magazine release at the base of the trigger guard here. And it has slide release and manual safety and decocker. Although the magazine release is ambidextrous, the slide release and the decocker are not, and they can't be transferred to the right hand side of the pistol, so it's not a fully ambidextrous pistol, unfortunately. The manual safety can be set in the safe position with the hammer cocked or decocked, and if it's set in safe, the trigger is disconnected and the hammer will not fall. Pushing the manual decocker to the lower position decocks the hammer, as you guessed that it would. Overall, it has good weight. It feels extremely well made. Everything works very precisely. The slide locks back every time. I haven't had any problems with it. I also haven't had any misfeeds or failures to fire, which suggests that the gas and feed system are well designed and well put together. Markings are very good. You can see the laser engraved markings on the slide. There are also a number of other markings on the gun. Look at the other side, you will see that we have Heckler & Koch, and we have 9x19mm and the serial number repeated on the outer barrel. The serial number is also on a plate which is underneath the accessory rail. It's not a unique serial number, but it's a nice feature that it's repeated in all the right places. There are also a number of smaller markings. You can see that there's the German police marking on the grip. Overall, nicely made, nicely marked, and there are no markings here that would not appear on the real pistol. There's nothing to say it's 6mm or that it's made in Taiwan. So we even have things like this warning, refer to owner's manual under the trigger guard. Again, that is exactly what you would find on the real weapon. Functionality, okay, we have the magazine release, which works as you'd expect it would. We have the slide release, which also works exactly as you'd assume. The decocker. That's it for controls. Really very simple pistol, but nicely replicated here. Like a lot of KSC products, a fair amount of the weight is in the magazine, which is all metal, so with the magazine removed, the pistol does feel fairly light. One thing that I do like is the follower on the magazine locks down, which makes it easier for loading BBs which go in through the top of the magazine there, and when you want to release it, press it in and it'll spring back. Nothing terribly complicated, it's a fairly straightforward and simple pistol. There are a couple of extra tools which come with it, which I'll show you. The first is this tool for adjusting hop up. One thing I like about this is that you can adjust hop up without taking the slide off. All you have to do is to remove the magazine. The hop up tool engages with a toothed wheel on the outer barrel, and moving this control back or forward adjusts the hop up. It's a nice system, and it means that you don't have to remove the slide every time that you want to adjust the hop up. Pistol also comes with this key. The key fits into a slot inside grip, and turning that actually locks the pistol. It's probably not something you're going to be using on an airsoft version, but it's a replica of what is supplied with the real pistol. and in that we have to applaud KSC for providing it. It's notable that KSC is a Japanese company and they have an association with KWA in Taiwan. I believe this pistol was manufactured in Taiwan, probably, but it's very difficult to be certain. Everything about it just works really nicely. It works better than most of the other airsoft pistols that I test. It may not be the most handsome pistol you've ever seen, but if you're looking for something that is functional and reliable, you could do a lot worse than this. Okay, let's take a look at how it shoots. Okay, well, as you can see there, the KSC H&K P10 shoots very well indeed. The target I was shooting there, you can see that all the shots are grouped less than 2 inches and very well centered. The P10 does shoot a little bit below the point of aim, but perhaps only half an inch, so it's not a major issue. This version of the KSC P10 includes their System 7 gas feed system, which is called NS2 on KWA products, but the two systems are identical as far as I know. It's claimed that System 7 gives a harder kick and gives a louder report to the pistol. I'm not sure about that. Shooting it side by side with other pistols, the blowback is certainly snappy. The kick is acceptable, but I haven't noticed it being particularly different. And maybe it does have a slightly sharper crack than some airsoft pistols, but it's not a huge difference. But it does work with extreme reliability. I've shot around 500 rounds with this one now, and I haven't had a single misfeed or failure to fire, which is actually quite unusual in testing airsoft pistols. So certainly System 7 seems to work extremely efficiently. So, summary. What are the good things and the bad things about this? Well, let's start with the bad things. Probably the most notable drawback to KSC products is that they are expensive, notably more expensive than other equivalent airsoft pistols. However, it has to be said that they do seem to work extremely well. They appear to be very well made and very well finished, and they are said to last longer than most equivalent pistols. I know that some people don't like the plastic outer barrels on KSC products, and I've seen reports of these barrels splitting with extended use. I can't say for me that that's a major issue, and certainly I haven't had any problems with an outer barrel splitting on any KW or KSC pistol. Personally, I'm not sure about the extended outer barrel and the raised sights. I think I'd probably prefer to have seen a standard P10 with a short barrel and small sights, but that, I suppose, is personal preference as much as any issue with the pistol itself. What are the good things? The most notable good thing is reliability. If you want a pistol that will just go on shooting with reasonable power and accuracy without any drama or problems, this is probably quite a good one to choose. It does seem to be well made and well thought out and well engineered, and everything just works and seems to go on working. Power and accuracy are good. They're certainly at the upper end of what you could expect from a relatively short-barreled airsoft pistol, and more than adequate for target shooting, plinking, whatever. Overall, I was pleasantly surprised by this. It's not a particularly attractive looking pistol, but it just works extremely well, and from what I know of these products, it's likely to go on working well. So if you're looking for something reliable with reasonable power and accuracy, probably not a bad choice. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the review, and as ever you'll find a full written review of this replica on pistolplates.com.